It's 9/11. I thought I would do like a video about where I was and what I was doing. Sorry, that's my dog. She squeals sometimes. But going back to what I was saying, I thought it'd be cool to kind of tell you where I was and what was going on in my life around the time of September 11th, 2001. So, just a side story, or a side point, not necessarily a story, but when this all happened, I was in kindergarten, and I was living in Canada at the time, British Columbia, and my brother was born on September the 8th, too. I was really excited to be a big sister and just to have a brother, and then, just it was so awesome, and I was just really excited about that. And when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with the show Arthur on PBS, and so that was part of my daily routine. I would always wake up, watch Arthur, eat the chocolate Costco muffins that I love so much. Not necessarily good for you, but it was okay because I was a kid. And anyway, so on the morning of September 11th, 2001, I turned on the TV, and instead of having Arthur on, they had just these pictures of burning buildings. And being the fact that I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was like, all complaining to my mom, like, Mom, where's Arthur? Why isn't Arthur on? I want to watch Arthur. Little did I know that the world's biggest terrorist attack, or not the world's, but like America's most tragic event had just happened, and I was watching it. I was only 6, so I don't think people would expect me to understand, because children are supposed to be innocent. But like, that was all I cared about. And but my parents were really, really, like, I could tell that they were really concerned about what was going on, especially since they had a new baby, and like they were just really concerned about the welfare of their family and what was going on. And I remember driving to kindergarten, my dad trying to explain to me what was going on, trying to explain to me that there's people that don't like our country necessarily, and trying to explain this to a kindergartner, seriously, it's very difficult to do that and for them to understand. And I don't, like I said, I don't think anybody would expect me to understand. And I also remember going to a memorial site. I'm pretty sure it was on the Canadian-American border, and pay our respects to those who were affected in all the different ways. Now, 10 years later, I'm obviously a lot older. I understand a lot more what's going on, and I have a new perspective. Over the years, I've kind of just seen it as an attack, a very tragic attack. But this year, I realized what was behind the attack, if that makes sense. I kind of more aware of the Islamic faith, Bin Laden. I mean, I've known what that was, but I realize a lot more now to how they're a threat to us, and Bin Laden and just all that stuff. And also, one thing that I really admire in people during this 2001 attack, just looking back up footage, I don't necessarily remember this from when it happened, but when people were doing reports today, is a sense of pride in our country. Even though it was a tragic event, we all came together and united, and were praying and giving hugs to people that were affected, and even to people who were not even directly affected. I think every person in America was affected by this. And I made a video slideshow of it, and go to my channel if you want to watch it. It's a tribute to the victims of 9/11 video. I did a slideshow, and I had to stop editing that project so many times because I would just keep crying and crying, and I would never want to understand what goes through people's minds when they plan something like this. But it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just, I don't want to understand. I honestly don't want to. But that's kind of where I was, and kind of my thoughts on 9/11. And I hope that, this is just my last part I'll say in this video. I put this as a status, but I'll say this again. By one criminal mastermind's plan, millions of people are going to, well, not millions, well, maybe millions, but a lot of people are going to bed tonight without parents, without grandparents, without siblings, cousins, so many people. And I just want to encourage you to stop this video after you're done watching it, and just go down, and any family members or friends that you have close to you, just, give them a hug or text them and say, I love you, please. I mean, you never know if it will be the last chance that you get a chance to do that. And that's just my last kind of thought about it, because I think we take things for granted like that. But this really showed me that you have to live by each moment and not take things for granted. And so that's my thoughts on 9/11. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.